Hello gamers, welcome back to the channel again, and today in this video we'll be doing every single tactic challenge in Memento. But before that, surprise, I have Invisible Woman finally. After trying so much into the Dream Weaver. You can check out this video to know how hard I tried and shafted. So click into the I button and watch that video too. Now let's get started with the Memento. Okay, we have 35 Memento Tactic challenges into this 5 stages of Memento. We'll start from the very first, which is Chaotic Origins. Let's start the first tactic challenge, which will reward you 15 Dream Gems for each tactic challenges. We'll skip the tutorial for the first one. For the first tactic challenge, we have Misty Knight. Let's start with the fight. And at the very first, you have to use the debuff and break this rock. And this guy will move into the line, and whenever he does that, you just simply have to use the ultimate and finish everyone like this. And the stage first is done. And after this one, we have the second stage, Reality Warping Power. Let's move into the second one, and this video is going to be pretty long because I'm covering every single tactic challenge. You can check the timestamp into the video or the description, and you can move accordingly which one you specifically want. And at the very first, you have to use dash and break this rock, because if you move otherwise, you will go into this laser firing cannon type thing and you are gonna be killed. Now, after entering there, you have to use your attack as soon as it can be used like this. You don't have to waste a second here, otherwise you are going to be dead meat. Now, first use the buff here, and after buffing him, you have to use attack repetitively, aggressively maybe. You just simply have to use the attack again and again, and you'll be good. And this way you can complete the second challenge. And now let's move on to the third one. Now for the third one spell to find them. You have the tactic challenge with Angela, and for this one you specifically have to drop Angela into this hex. I don't know what it's called, so I'll call it hex, and start the battle. And you have to wait for her dash, because dash is very crucial in this one, and you have to use dash into this specific hex. Just simply move her here, and then this cannon will damage him, and you don't have to worry anymore. You just stay there and finish the stage, or you can dash and the stage will be done. This is super easy, but you have to use a little bit of your brain. If I can use my toddler brain, you can also do that. So we have 4 stages with this, the Will of Chaos. Now into the Will of Chaos, we have Scarlet Witch and this woman. We are using Scarlet Witch, and it's very simple. You have to buff off your Scarlet Witch and then use the attack, and again attack until the buff gets down. You don't have to use the buff, just simply keep attacking. And now buff Scarlet Witch and use the ultimate skill, which will finish most of them. And at the last one you will use the normal attack. Okay, just wait and attack, and this way you will finish the fourth. Is it fourth or fifth? I don't remember, so you can easily complete this one. And we have 5th tactic challenge for the first Memento, Stealthy Summoning. This one we have Iron Man. I forget most of it how to do it, so I'll think about it or try to remember, or maybe I'll take multiple tries, so I'll cut that part from the video. So for this one we have Iron Man, and for this one you have to use this dash skill multiple times and try to use dash skill. While using the dash skill, try to move Iron Man as far as you can put from the enemies. So you have to use dash, and you have to use dash on every single enemy at the same time smartly, so you can finish everyone at the same time like this. You have to use dash, dash and dash multiple times repetitively. like this, and okay, this is how you do it. And now you have to wait for your ultimate skill to charge, and they just did their defense up, and you have to wait for the defense to go down, and whenever that defense go down, as soon as that goes down, you have to use your ultimate and finish the battle. Now this one is super easy. Now let's finish this one. Every single tactic challenge is mostly easy if you leave some of them. You just have to do things correctly. Now that is the main part. Now for this one, this guy right here heals the enemies. So you have to use someone who can dash and kill this guy at very first. So I'm using Psylocke. Wait for the dash to charge, and then okay, let's not use this one, let's use this one at very first, and then when we are here, I'll use dash, which will attack every single one at the same time. But it doesn't matter because this guy will heal everyone anyway, so just keep dashing after this, just keep dashing, and the stage will be done. And use the ultimate as soon as it charges. You just have to use that one time. Simply use the dash repetitively and the enemy will be gone. You will win the stage. See, as you can see here, we are almost finished here. Maybe this will do. No, not really enough, but yeah, we are done with this one. So this was also really easy. Psylocke did everything for us. This is fun. With this, we have finished the 6th one also, and we have the last one, the author's last page. Now let's see if this is any special, or we can just okay, this one, I remember this one. This was quite fun. You have to place them like this and then start the battle, and as soon as battle start, you just simply have to buff your Lady Bullseye and it will make her invisible, and then all of them will move towards Juggernaut, and as soon as you can do this, just simply buff Juggernaut and it will damage everyone around Juggernaut, and you can give him shield if you want. After this, Lady Bullseye's things or uses mostly finishes, but you can use her if you want. And this battle should finish now. Okay, this is how you do it, and it's done. You can make it quick by using all of the ultimates and stuff, but you just simply have to buff Lady Bullseye and use the buff of Juggernaut 2 times. Now with this, we have cleared the Chaos Aftershock, the first memento. Now let's move on to the Under the Moon Beam, which is second one. And first we have Duel in the Desert. Let's start Duel in the Desert. Now it's raining outside. If I feel like there will be too much rain or interrupt my voice, I'll stop the video and continue some other time. And for this stage specifically, we have two space where I can drop this guy. If you drop him here, the enemy will get the shield and you cannot finish this stage in time. But if you drop him here, it will be just perfect to finish the stage. So just drop him here and wait for his attack to get recharged, and then you can do the stage quite easily. Now this is first attack and it almost finished the guy, and you just simply have to wait for second attack and do this, and the stage is done. The Duel in the Desert, that doesn't look like desert, but still the Duel in the Desert is finished. And the second one, which is Separated. I don't know who is in this stage. Okay, armor. Just drop armor here and then start the battle. Then first of all, crush the rock with her attack, and she will run towards the enemy and it will buff all of the damage. First you have to destroy this damage core and enemy. This stage is so easy because you have only one skill that you can use, so it doesn't require too much of brain uses or things like that, because there's only one thing that you can do. If you fail in doing that, there is no use of you, dude. Come on, let's be real. And with this, we are done with this stage also. Now let's move on to another stage. which is a great game. So let's see if this game is great or not. And into this stage, okay, I remember this one because I really really enjoyed it. This is a really interesting one. You just simply have to drop her Misty Knight exactly where I dropped and break that rock. I did it a little late. If I did take a little bit more time, it would have been so that just simply drop her here, and then whenever this 2 comes here, just start attacking at them. Just use all of the attacks, or maybe you can wait for the ultimate to be recharged, and then you can just blast them with the ultimate skill. And what happens if you don't break the rock at the first is that one of them will move towards you and another will go other way, and that will blast the shield, and as soon as that shield goes off, then they will one-shot you. So that's how it goes. And for the 4th one, we have Mysterious Assassin. Let's see we can finish the assassin or not. And for this stage, it was a little bit tricky. You might think that this blasting cannon are there, so you could drop her here and you will be safe. No. If you drop her here, she will go somewhere here and start attacking, and they will kill you. Instead, if you drop her here, the blast cannon will hit you, that's true, but she will heal into this area. And the blast cannon will only hit you once, I believe. Yeah, that's true. So this is how it goes. You just simply have to wait for the stun to go off and just simply randomly use your debuff to some of it, and then just do the AoE attack thing. Okay, doesn't matter which one you debuff, because the debuff is just single target, and we need some skill to do multiple targeting here. And with this, the stage is finished. This one is also really easy. It's just where you place the character and which skill do you have to use at first. That's all that matters. And after that, we have A Light Extinguished in here to the 5th tactic challenge of the 2nd Memento. Now, for this one, we have Misty Knight and the armor, and you have to drop armor into the shield part and Misty Knight into the attack part. And let's start this stage, and as soon as battle starts and the shield gets recharged, just simply use the shield. It will use the taunt and lures the enemy towards you. So it would be a great help. You just simply have to use the shield or just keep debuffing them, and then as soon as the ultimate gets recharged, you just ultimate them and boom, you're done. Okay, first ultimate, which is Hisaku's buff, and then debuff the enemy again and wait for her buff. Or maybe I can finish him with only debuff. No, I can, but I'll make the video a little quick. So this is how you do it. The placing again really matters. And after this one, we have It Shouldn't Exist. So let's see what should it or what shouldn't exist. Now for this one, we have some guides here. So we have Mr. Negative. Whenever he gets buffed, not before he gets buffed, that's what I did. So that's really bad. Now just simply wait for him to get buffed, and now he gets buffed, and with like this, you need to debuff him. Again, wait for the same thing to happen. He gets buffed, and now debuff him like this, and then use the ultimate skill, and it should finish him now. Okay, one more attack and he's done for. Now this way you can easily clear this stage too. I am trying to be very accurate, so I don't want to edit a 30-minute long video. So this is the thing that I'm trying to achieve, everything so perfect and good. And if I do a little bit mistake, I'll not be cutting that, but if I do a lot of mistake, I'll cut that. Now for this stage, we have Doctor Strange and this another guy. Now into this stage, you just simply have to debuff the enemy repetitively, so he could be stunned and you will keep attacking him. But as you can see, here he put one debuff in me. Now to remove this debuff, I'll first use the ultimate skill, which will remove the debuff from Doctor Strange. Now use the debuff on enemy and it will stun the enemy, and as soon as that stun goes off, you will debuff him again. And as soon as that goes off, again debuff him. Now you have to do this repetitively so that enemy will stay debuffed and wouldn't attack you. And it's not that bad. Even if he attacks you, you have to finish the battle in time. So you have to think about placing the ultimate skill at the right and correct time. As soon as you get debuffed, you will have to use the ultimate. And with this, we have cleared the second Memento stage under the Moonbeam. Now let's move on to third one, and we'll start with Mirror Mirror. I remember this one specifically because everyone was asking how to complete this one. This one is real hard because you have to be so fast with the timing and everything. So first you will drop ammo first there, and as soon as the debuff recharges, debuff the first enemy that is attacking you. And again, as soon as another debuff can be used, debuff another one also. And with this, as soon as the ultimate will be available, just simply use the ultimate right in the middle, and again debuff the first guy that you debuffed first earlier, and then when another debuff will be available, debuff the second guy again. And with this, wait for another debuff and debuff him again. And like this, you can easily again, you have to be a little quick, and with this you can easily clear Mirror Mirror. And we have the second one into the Curse of Flame, which is the Knight's Nightmare. Knight's Nightmare sounds really cool. And let's start with the challenge. This one should be easier. Let's go with Man-Thing into this one, and you will have to summon Man-Thing's pawns. I don't know what they are called. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Just simply summon Man-Thing's unit here, multiple of them, and as soon as you can use the dash, use dash, which should be rightly placed so all three of them could take the damage, and then use his heal so he wouldn't die from that. And with this one, use the heal again. If you do it at the correct time, you don't have to use multiple heal, only one could work. So this way you can easily clear the second tactic challenge of the third Memento. And we have Pests of the Dreamscape, which is the third one into the third Memento. And into this stage we have Moon Knight. This one is really easy. You don't really have to think a lot. You just simply have to dash into this area so you could get the attack buff, and then you have to use the ultimate skill, and then the battle will finish. This is real quick and really easy. So let's move on to the another one real quick, because for this one nobody needs any guide. And we have fourth one, which is all according to the plan. And for the fourth one, we have Hulk and Spider-Man. We'll use Hulk. I don't know what happens in this stage. Is it the only one enemy? So it'll be real easy. So we will wait for him to be buffed so we can debuff him and we can attack him. So with this way, or you can do it at the very first whenever the skill recharges, I guess, because I was waiting if she will use some special buff or something. And then we have who wears the crown. Obviously me, I wear the crown. Okay, let's find out who wears the crown. So in this stage we also have Hisako and Misty Knight. So it might be similar. You have to lure one enemy towards you by using the shield or something. Yeah, that's true. Just simply use the shield of the Hisako at first, and that will lure the another guy, and you have to debuff any of them. Just simply debuff or attack any of them now. It doesn't matter mostly. So yeah, this is how you do it, and this should be done now. Okay, it is done. This is really easy, but you have to remember that whenever you get Hisako and someone else, keep in mind that you will use the shield at very first. And we have Nightmare Ascension, something like that. Okay, the sixth one. And for this one, we have an attacking aura and then Misty Knight and Doctor Strange. So I guess it's probably Doctor Strange because I feel like that. I don't know. Okay. So he will enter into this aura too, so you have to debuff him so he wouldn't get the attack buff. And now we got debuffed, so we will wait for our ultimate skill to be charged and we will purify ourselves to get buffed or to remove the debuff from the enemy, and we'll repetitively use this debuff to enemy whenever he gets out of that stun, and this stage will be done this way, real quick, real easy. Now with this, we have come to last tactic challenge of the third memento, which is the Burning Avalon. I don't know what is into this stage, so let's find out together. We have these many guys. So for this stage, I guess it's Man-Thing, I don't remember, but it should be Man-Thing. I remember a little bit, not too much. So summon any of the Man-Thing unit at very first, and then summon again, because if you choose the only single target unit, she will kill in one shot because her dash is like too powerful. So you have to create the summons from Man-Thing so that you can be safe. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Just summon the units as much as you can and it will do this stage for you. But don't forget to summon. If you forget to summon, she will one-shot you and you will be done. And this is how you do this stage. Pretty quick and easy. Now with this, we have also completed the Curse and Flame, which is the third stage. Now let's move to the fourth, which is Forged by Family. It's fourth, right? I'm telling something or finding out that I was mistaken. And I have to redo all of the video, so it's better to check. Okay, we have something that can heal. So for this stage, yeah, I remember this one. This was like really hard for me and I forget how to do this one. Okay, for this one, I guess you have to wait. You have to wait for your buff to be up and you have to wait for everything to be charged. And okay, we are completely buff and you don't have to miss a single second here. As soon as you're recharged, you have to use this and defeat the enemy, otherwise you just can't. He will instantly heal. Even if you take like half of a second, he will instantly heal. So you just have to wait for the ultimate to go up and boom, you just simply have to do the buff and keep attacking without losing half of a second. Like you have to be real quick. So we have the second one into fourth memento, Giant of the Guild. So let's start it with Giant of the Guild. How does it look like? Now into this one we have a giant, and I forgot this stage completely. So this time I'll go with Storm, and Storm we will use one debuff. Okay, another debuff. Okay, is he going to kill us? Another debuff. I think a Storm won't be like enough for this stage, or is she? Okay, another debuff. One last debuff and it's done. I don't know. I think every character is fine for this stage. Maybe you can clear it with every single character. And with this one, we are here at the third memento of third tactic challenge of fourth memento, which is breaking free. So let's see if we can break free or not. And at this one, we have this guy who looks like the twin of Doppelganger. deals damage to an enemy while increasing special damage taken by self. So I have to be real quick in this one too. That's simply it. So wait. Okay, he got buff. I use buff. He still have buff. I still use buff. He still have buff. I still use buff. And whenever this get loaded, I'll use, not loaded. What am I talking about? Whenever the ultimate gets recharged, okay, he gets buffed. I use buff. He is still buffed. I will again use buff. Okay, and now I have ultimate, and I will use the ultimate, and maybe with this attack, oh shit. Okay, this is done. So this is how you have to do it. Whenever he use his attack speed buff, you have to use your invisible buff, and that will do. That was breaking free, right? Now let me confirm it again, because I am forgetting the number. So that was breaking free, and with this we are moving to our fourth stage, always with you. So they are always with me, and for this stage, I remember this one. You have to draw Falcon here and start your battle. And at the very first, you have to use the buff. Okay. And at first, you have to attack both of them. And then you have to use the dash at both of them. And then do another buff, and now you have to do one last dash, and you will be done with this stage. Now this is how you complete always with you. So Falcon was always with me. Thank you, Falcon, for being always with me. Now we have never alone because he was always with me. That makes sense, right? Okay, we have this one. Okay, this one is really interesting one. I really tried so many times to complete this one. I thought it was really hard, but it turned out to be really easy. So what you need to do is to place Man-Thing exactly here, which is necessary for the battle. And as soon as you start the battle, summon one unit in here, and then it will move to the middle, which will make him take the damage from this cannon thing. And as soon as you deploy two of these Man-Thing spawns, you need to use this heal, and after that dash to the enemy like this, and one shot from cannon, and the game is done. So this is how you complete it. This one is also exactly easy, just like the other one. And we completed Never Alone with that, and we have a Dragon Unleashed, which is the sixth one for the fourth Memento. Now into this, you have to use someone who can do multiple targets like Storm. So we are going with Storm. I am going with Storm, and with this one, I will use this, which will finish most of them. Okay, none of them. Okay, I'll use that again, which this time should finish most of them. And like I said, it did. And I am going with the same attack again, which will do great damage and finish this one too. Okay, with this one, we have finished the sixth tactic challenge 2, and we are moving to the last tactic challenge for the fourth Memento, which is combining souls. So let's try to combine some souls, or let's break if they are trying to combine. Okay, now this one, first time I was doing this, I tried so many times with this girl because she had AoE damage, but I needed to use Juggernaut, and you should do that too. So what do we need to do is use Juggernaut and wait, apply shield, again apply shield. Just keep applying shield like doing okay. And that last seal was waste. And when the ultimate gets recharged, dash with the ultimate and kill the enemy, the main enemy, because until you kill the leader, he will keep summoning these bonds and you can never finish the battle. Like this again, use the buff and it will create the force field, and when he releases the energy of the force field, it will defeat all of the enemies that you want to defeat. Okay, and with this we are done. Now this is how you complete the combining soul challenge, which is the last tactic challenge into this fourth memento forged by family. And with this we have came to the last memento, and with this one we have only 7 tactic challenge left, and the first one here is Zero Captain Lost Captain. Now let's get started without wasting any more time. We don't have a lot, and for this one we have Misty Knight, and this stage is a little bit interesting because we have a lot of melee robots, and while attacking them you would not want to break these blocks, because if you break that blocks the enemies will come towards you, and that is not even the big deal because whenever you use this ultimate move you will break that anyway. But you don't want to do this mistake that I just did. You would always want to kill the enemies that are in the back, and that way you will get the least amount of damage and you will be safe. Okay, this is exactly what I'm trying to say, that you need to avoid, but it doesn't matter because this is the last enemy and will survive anyway. But you should try to kill the enemy into the back always. But this is all good, this gone very good. And with this we have a curious figure, which is the second tactic challenge into last memento. Now let's get with it, and we have Iron Man for this one. And with this deploy your Iron Man exactly where I have deployed. And now if you tap to these bombs, it has this blast icon. It can damage any characters around the bombs. Now you have to tap that bomb once and it will give you this option, and again tap there and it will blast the enemies. Now activate the second bomb and again kill all of those guys, and then what you need to do is you can blast this bomb if you want it. You don't require this anyway. Now use the attack which cost you the 4 mana and use the ultimate move, and there you can see there is a line moving below their HP. That is the time which they will take to blast off, and you have to move away from them using the dash attack, and the stage is complete this way. Now this is how you do the second stage, a curious figure. And the third stage we have safe in the shadows. Now let's get with safe in the shadows. Maybe this stage is Batman. Now I don't know how to do it, so let's start with Thor. I'm having that feeling that I could use Thor for this stage, and let's use this skill again. And with this I have the hard feeling that I'm going to die but yeah, it is going so good so far. Now another one, the last one remains, and he have a buff that's going on, and this is how you do it. This one is easy, probably like some of the challenges from before, but you can use any of the characters. Maybe for this one too you can use any of those characters. Now we have the fourth one, which is the killer robot. Now let's see what does the killer robot do. Maybe he's too scary. Okay, now for this one we are going to use Thread, because Thread is a very interesting one. Now I will summon one here, summon this one, and use the attack. I don't know, I don't have I haven't used Thread yet. Okay, maybe I should just keep summoning because that thing deals a really high damage. Really high damage. Okay, I'll summon another one here just to be safe from the main enemy that we have. Let's summon another one here, and we will not run out of time because we have a lot of time already. I love how the threats attack look like. It's really great to see threats attack. And with this, the minions are already doing a lot of the damage, and this is how you complete this tactic challenge, which is, I forgot the name, that's the challenge, which is the killer robot. And the core situation that we have into the final Memento 5th tactic challenge. And here we go, we have a Psylocke again, and for this one I guess we have to dash the enemy. Okay, or maybe not, maybe they are going to kill me now. Okay, dashing wasn't really that great of an idea, I believe. Okay, with this we are almost done. Almost. And now I have only one enemy left and I dash him. Now this is how you do it. I don't know what did I do there, but that's something that you need to do. If one enemy is in gate, the another can't come out, so you can use dash, but you just keep using the dash, you will run out of the time. So that's it. And we have 6th one, the Undying Will. Let's see whose Undying Will is it. Okay, and for this stage we have Misty Knight and a bunch of Cocoon. At the very first, you just simply have to start the battle, and then just wait for a bit to the mana to recharge, and just debuff one of these, and then as soon as you can use it, just simply use the attack into these cocoons and it will finish all of them at one shot. And then you have to debuff this guy and use the ultimate into this guy, and then it will finish the battle. It is so easy. You just simply have to debuff the cocoon and attack them. And we have the very last one, the Brilliant Return Tactic Challenge. So with this, you will be done with the tactic challenge, and this is the last one. And for this one, we are going with Echo. Just simply deploy Echo or anyone you want that you think should be or will be better, and wait for her debuff to go up. Let's debuff the enemy, and after that I'll dash and then attack again, attack again. Like this, you just simply have to keep spamming the attack, and then again I'll dash again, dash. Or you can always save like 2 mana to dash in case of his powerful attacks, which would potentially kill your character, like this, as you can see here. That is really unfortunate. If it hits you, you are done. So with this, you like whenever this attack is happening, you should dash exactly into the other side and you will be safe with her. Okay, let's attack again. But this battle overall is really easy, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, I messed up. He's going to use his attack again, as you can see. Okay, with this we have come to end pretty much, and it's done. So this is how you complete all 35 tactic challenge. I hope you understand everything. This is it for the video. And if you have any specific request about any gameplay video or anything else, you can comment down. And if you also have any other games that you want me to try, you can also request that in the comment too. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.